Welcome. Letterboxd is a site that allows us to look at user reviews of movies. So I'm signed up to Letterboxd. I can go on, search any movie, make a review of it, see what other people have thought of it, both through average and looking at their reviews so I can see what do other people think about this movie. But there is a movie that came out recently where we are not allowed to do that. So let's check out Letterboxd's homepage. Here we have Letterboxd. Okay. The top watch movie on Letterboxd these days is Top Gun. Obviously, it's doing great. As we can see, 335,000 views, 139,000 people have hearted this movie, saying this is one of the best movies I've ever seen. I thought it was okay. First, let's look at what a page might look like on Letterboxd. So here's what I want to look at with Top Gun Maverick real quick, and then we'll move on to What is a Woman. Top Gun Maverick has an average rating of 4.2 stars out of 5. Everyone can rate the movie between 1/2 star and 5 stars. If you don't rate the movie, it's an automatic 0 star and it doesn't factor into the calculation. So I'm going to click on this. And what do we see? Okay. Ratings, 290,000 people have rated this. 139,000 people have liked it. And so out of those 290,000 people, it's averaged 4.2 stars. And we can click on reviews and see, okay, a lot of people have reviewed this movie as well. Now let's move over to What is a Woman? Matt Walsh's new movie that came out last month is really good. Go watch it. However, reviews are unavailable due to a high volume of moderation traffic. What does that mean? Well, either that the site itself and the people behind it don't want to leave the reviews on the page because they are violating our community policy, which we will check out, or people will just keep reporting these reviews as violating the policy and they don't have the manpower to review all of them. Well, we'll see. And 5.2 thousand people have said they watched it. A fair amount have liked it. And this is a documentary. Like, not that many people watch documentaries compared to Top Gun, but this is one of the top watch documentaries on Letterboxd right now. Short film by popular this month. Number 9 on the top documentaries of the last month. So that's quite high considering the documentary is only available to stream on a streaming platform where the population that uses Letterboxd probably wouldn't be on the Daily Wire Plus as well. So that's entertaining. Okay, so back to What is a Woman. We are missing the average reviews. We're also missing any metrics about the reviewers, so I can't click on that same thing that I clicked on Top Gun, or any other movie, literally any other movie on Letterboxd's website. I also can't see the reviews. So, who has reviewed this movie? If I want to see, I have to go into who liked it, and then just hopefully, see, I can't even click on reviews over here. Hopefully, I can find it on their profile. So let's say I click on this guy and go to his reviews. Did he review What is a Woman? Doesn't look like it. I'll go back. Who else? Let's try this one. Hey, okay. So this is a special profile because she clearly created this profile to review What is a Woman. Amazing movie, sophisticated, funny, and very simple and to the point. The sad reality is we have to make a documentary about simple, instinctive facts of life and nature. Other reviewers have said things like, the fact that the documentary's whole existence is being ironically proven by Letterboxd moderators only goes to show how big of a fucking joke the people who work here are. So a lot of users are disappointed with Letterboxd shadow banning What is a Woman. Look, as we'll see, What is a Woman is one of the most popular films available to review on Letterboxd, but we wouldn't know that because they won't tell us how popular it is. Well, what I want to do now is find out how popular What is a Woman is on Letterboxd. I'm going to use a process of sample gathering called systematic random sampling to gather 100 reviews, and then I'll show us the metrics as they pop up. What I'm going to do is take all of the reviews here. I'm going to go from number 3 and move on all the way down, and every 5 I'm going to record what the review has said. So either 5 stars, 4 stars, 3 stars, etc. And if it says no stars whatsoever, that means that I have to skip that one because the person didn't actually review it. The lowest you can go is half a star. So if someone gave it half a star, I know, oh, they really thought lowly of this film. Well, I'm going to jump right into it, and I will fast forward through this so that you don't have to deal with it. Alright, I've completed my calculations. I took 100 ratings, and I sampled them out. Okay, I did have a streak of 0.5s. I had plenty of 5s. I had a few in between, but most of them fell either at very low or very high because this movie was polarizing. And the median was 4.5, so that's the dead center. If you stood them all in a line, all of the reviewers, and took out everyone except for the center person, that person would have rated the movie 4.5. And that means over half of the people who rated the movie also rated it more than 4.5, or 4.5 and above. The average rating was almost 4.1. That means that it was almost as well loved among the people who watched it as Maverick Top Gun. And then the standard deviation is quite high, considering that other movies, I imagine, have much lower standard deviations. Of course, we don't have access to all of these metrics for every movie because Letterboxd doesn't supply them to us. Now, why is Letterboxd hiding these reviews? It's clearly politically motivated. They don't want to have to deal with either the backlash from the far left, or they themselves don't agree with what this movie stands for, which is wondering in an open debate, like, what should we consider women in society? Now, the community policy, let's check it out real quick. Different tastes, lived experiences. Well, that's a nice... Look, if people have different lived experiences, that means that people have different truths. Matt Walsh in the movie says, look, there's one truth and I'm trying to figure it out, but this sentence right here highlights it all. Like, they don't believe in a objective truth, so they're not going to like this movie. And then there's also one more sentence in here that jumps out. Okay, so creative expression has a home at Letterboxd, but hate does not. So down here, you must not use the service to promote, engage, or incite hate, violence, discrimination, or intolerance, including based on race, age, gender identity, ethnicity, etc., etc. So hate, violence, discrimination, or intolerance. It is technically intolerant to ask someone if their gender identity is up for debate, because it's how they identify, how he or she identifies. So I imagine, I don't even know why they have "What is a Woman" on their site. Now, they do have, Letterboxd does list, let's say, a quintessential racist movie. 1916, what was it called? The Birth of a Nation. The Birth of a Nation. 1915, okay. And average rating 2.3. Cinema, for cinema, this was groundbreaking at the time, but it has since fallen out of favor. Seems that people didn't really like this movie, although it does have some 5-star reviews. And we can see the reviews. Let's see. Yeah, alright. So, with this quintessential racist movie, like, this was maybe the first movie that was like, hey, we're gonna be racist. There were plenty of dudes in blackface doing bad things, the white people saved the day, etc. It was about It's a movie about Reconstruction era South, and the reviews are right up here. This is more of a hateful movie than What is a Woman? So, Letterboxd is shadow banning What is a Woman for political purposes, and that is all there is to say about that. Anyways, average rating for What is a Woman on Letterboxd is 4.1 stars, nearly as good as Maverick Top Gun. You can check out the movie on Daily Wire Plus, and it's really good. I suggest everyone do it. Daily Wire Plus has almost 1 million subscribers now. Seems to be that it might be the only news site worth subscribing to these days. But that's neither here nor there. Check out the film.